Problem 78. A single 1-ounce serving of tortilla chips contains 250 milligrams of sodium. If an individual ate the entire 13-ounce bag, how many grams of sodium would he ingest? If the recommended daily intake of sodium is 2.4 grams, does this provide more or less than the daily recommended daily value, and by how much? Okay, lots of information here. A serving is 1 ounce. Okay, a single serving is 1 ounce of chips. Okay, and this contains 250 milligrams of sodium. Okay, but the amount of chips this hungry individual eats is 13 ounces. And the question is, how many grams of sodium? So that's the question that we're looking to answer. And then there's a part B, that we can look at afterwards. So part A, the first one is pretty simple, I think. 1 ounce contains 250 milligrams of sodium. So how much sodium is in 13 ounces? Well, you multiply it by 13. So 1 ounce of chips. Okay, that's what's colored in pink over there. That means we're talking about, that contains 250 milligrams of sodium. This is sodium ion. We'll talk about ions in the next chapter. Okay. And the question is, if there are 13 ounces of chips, then how many milligrams, how many grams of sodium is that? Okay, so we can turn ounces of chips into milligrams of sodium. So let's just do that. Okay, we get rid of ounces of chips. 1 ounce of chips means you got 250 milligrams of sodium. Okay, and then the ounce of the chips units cancel, and you're left with milligrams of sodium, but we need to get to grams of sodium. So we take milligrams and convert it to grams in one more step. Okay, so 1,000 milligrams of sodium. 1,000 milligrams of anything is the same as 1 gram. So 1,000 milligrams of sodium is the same thing as 1 gram of sodium. All right, and you can see milligrams of sodium canceling with milligrams of sodium. And we're left with units of grams of sodium. Let me make a little bit more room here. Okay, so this will give us grams of sodium. And then we run the calculation. 13 times 250 divided by 1,000. Show a little bit more room here so you can see what's being typed. There we go. Okay, that's going to give us 3.25. 3.25 grams of sodium. Now, this unfortunately is going to be a 2 sig fig. So you got 13 right here. 13 right here is a 2 sig fig number. This is 2 sig fig number. I believe when you say 1 ounce of chips, exactly an ounce is about that many milligrams of sodium. So I'm going to read that as an exact number. So you got 2 sig figs, and exact. So this will be limited to 2 sig figs. Okay, so that's the answer to part A. It'll round to 3.3 grams of sodium. But what does part B ask? If the recommended daily intake of sodium is 2.4, does this provide more or less? Well, it provides more. Okay, you're getting 3.3. All you needed was 2.4, so you're getting 0.9 grams excess. Okay, 3.3 grams minus 2.4 grams is going to be 0.9 grams sodium excess, which is going to cause, you know, you to have more sodium than you should have. You know, affects heart, blood pressure and stuff. Anyway, check.